Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, April 17th, 2021. And I just wanted to say that today is a good day. Every day that we have another day to be on this planet and make a good, positive change for ourselves and others is a good day. And there are a lot of people that are having difficulty with anxiety and depression and confusion, and that's pretty much a normal state for a lot of people. We can get confused about things. We can feel down when things don't go our way because we tend to look at something that popped up. Maybe it was one negative event and we just kind of get stuck in it, unable to move forward from it, move out of it. And there's a technique called tapping. I don't know how many people have heard of it. But it's pretty famous. You can find a lot of tapping videos. And it's based on a little bit of the polyvagal theory. We have a polyvagal nerve that runs down from the base of our spine through both sides of our bodies, front and back. And it kind of extends out into every major organ and every major area, they're out from. So it's kind of like the big branchy thing, and you can look it up and look up your polyvagal nerve, and it's pretty amazing, all the things that it can do. But it's one of the ways that we send messages from our body back up to our brain, okay? Which is important because there's three main ways to calm ourselves down and get out of anxiety. One is top down, where we change our thoughts and that changes our body's reaction. The other one is bilateral, where we are sending messages back and forth with eye movements and other things, synchronous movements, to balance out the left and the right side of the brain. So we've got the logical side balancing out the emotional side. And then the last one is bottom up, from the body back up to the brain to calm the brain down. And that's a really important thing to know, because if you can't get a wrap on your thoughts, right? Think about if you've ever just been really upset and somebody came and just gave you a hug and just grounded you for like a minute. How calming that is. Or if you've had a stressful day and you get a massage, like a back massage or a neck massage, or one of those really rare foot massages, it calms you down. And so we really do send messages back from our body up to our brain. So if we are having difficulty, one of the things that you can do is called tapping. And I'm going to show you kind of how to do tapping. You kind of figure out what it is that you're anxious about or depressed about or whatever, in pain for even. And let's say you're anxious about giving a speech, okay? And you start to feel the anxiety build. Well, you can identify these areas to tap on. One is called like this karate chop area right here. And you just say, even though I have this speech coming up, I completely love and accept myself. And you can do either hand, it really doesn't matter. You don't have to do both of them. So usually if you're right-handed, it might be more comfortable to tap on the left, or if you're left-handed, it might be more comfortable to tap on the right, and you're just tapping on that side of it right there. And so you just say, even though I have this speech coming up, I completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling my heart beat a little bit faster, I completely love and accept myself. And then you move on to the next area. And I like to choose the top of the eye, outward of the eye. So you go like from the edge of the eye up to where your brow is, and you just kind of tap on that. And even though I have anxiety, I know that this is not something to be extremely worried about. Even though I have anxiety about the speech coming up, I know it's not something to be overwhelmed about. Even though I have the speech coming up, I'm not going to die, right? You can alternately go. Some people like the inside of the eye, right up here, because it tends to tap more into the sinuses. So that's a different spot that you could tap on. Even though I feel my breath get shallow, I know that I can calm my body down. Even though I feel my breath get shallow, I know I can calm my body down. Even though I feel my breath get shallow, I know I can calm my body down. Go down from the edge of the eye to the cheekbone. This is another good one for me. I love this one. This one tends to resonate the whole sinus area for me. So it's very calming for me. This is probably the most calming spot, and I like it a lot. Even though I have anxiety, I know this is just my thoughts trying to help me survive. Even though I have anxiety, I know this is just my thoughts trying to help me survive. Even though I have anxiety, I know this is just my thoughts trying to help me survive. And we go to right above the lip, between the nose and the lip. I think that's called the filstrum. I'm not really sure. So don't go by that if you have an anatomy test. Even though I have anxiety, I know that it will pass. Even though I have anxiety, I know that it will pass. Even though I have anxiety, I know that it will pass. And then we go right into the little divot under your lip, between your lip and your chin there. That's the next spot. Even though I feel anxious sometimes, I completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel anxious sometimes, I completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel anxious sometimes, I completely love and accept myself. Then we go to the collarbone, like the right where your collarbone is. I guess I don't have a very defined collarbone, but go down a little bit from that, so you're kind of tapping on it so you feel it kind of resonate in your rib cage. You can do it with both hands, or you can just do it with the one. And find another positive message to counter whatever anxiety it is that you're having. Even though I feel anxiety, it's not a character flaw. It is a defense mechanism. Even though I have anxiety, it is not a character flaw. It is a defense mechanism. Even though I have anxiety, it's not a character flaw. It is a defense mechanism. And then we go under the arm, kind of where you're about 3 inches down from your armpit, and we tap there. Even though I feel stuck right now, I will find a path to move through. Even though I feel stuck right now, I will find a path to move through. Even though I feel stuck right now, I will find a path to move through. And then we just go on the very top center of the head. We look a little bit like a monkey, but that's okay. Maybe somebody will give you a banana for free. I have a 100% success rate of surviving all my bad days. I have a 100% success rate of surviving all my bad days. I have a 100% success rate of surviving all my bad days. And that is tapping in a nutshell. There is a book called The Tapping Solution by Nick Ortner. I don't know how to flip the picture to make it like not backwards, but and lots of videos you can look up by him. This is good for therapists if you're a therapist because it's got scripts in it that you can use. I didn't use one, probably should have, but I think that's copyrighted, so it's probably best that I didn't. This is just another tool for your toolbox, and I hope that it's helpful for you. And remember, you can use it with anything. You just change the script. It might take you a little bit to come up with what you want to say, but you can go on YouTube University and put in tapping for anxiety. Oh, there's an app too. I forgot. Let me find the app for you guys. An amazing app called the Tapping Solutions app, I believe. Yes, Tapping Solution. And it looks like that, if you can see the one on the bottom, which you really can't. But it's green and blue, and I think it's the only tapping solution app called the Tapping Solution. So it's free. There's free stuff on there for you to use. There's a paid version too, but you don't have to pay to use it. You get like unlimited reuses of it, and it will talk you through tapping. So that's another tool for anybody that's having anxiety, depression, pain, fatigue, all of those things. Because again, we have a really strong connection between our brain and our body, between our mind and you know, everything physical about us. So I want you to be able to tap into that, no pun intended, to help yourself move forward and do well. So I hope that this was helpful to you. Hope you have a great day. I will talk to you guys next week, hopefully.